It's your man, Poonannners, broadcasting to you live from Texas with my better half and man inside the minds of the players, Jables. The ESL competitions are underway, and we're breaking them down day by day to help you improve your game so you can lead your team to fame. What have you got for us today, Jay?
Hey, Poonannners, we are in the European League today. We're going to be looking at two teams, Flux Blue taking on the 100. The 100 being represented by Ambience, Vanisher, and Syntax. Flux Blues holding Martin III, VR Jersey, and Mr. Creepy.
All right, well, we'll see if we can get these to load. We don't got sync today with Twitch, so we're going to get our hands on the play button, give ourselves a 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, we're off.
Those of you may recognize the giant projector at the top of the ceiling for Martin III. Martin III also well known for his save compilation on the Echo Arena channel. He's playing defensively. He's very well known for that, just for those videos. So he's pulling back to midfield. He was calling this, if I remember correctly, Jay, the European defense style.
That is right. He did mention that he played European, and he's going to try to play North American defense style for us next time.
It's like, I don't know what he means by that, but I feel like I should believe it. Beautiful clear down the side. Didn't even miss. Wow, arm like a laser. Those side clears are hard. It ends up at the corner more than it ends up anywhere, right?
That's right.
Not keeping his eye on the disc.
He got lucky. He had a teammate helping him there.
Yeah, that's what your teammates have got to do, is keep pressure on the striker. That little pick there on the end from the angle that he was at, that is a hard shot to make. You barely have a small sliver of goal to hit, and he did it with a little swat. Gorgeous shot. I'm sure it got Martin there a little bit razzled. He was just like, what the hell? He made that shot. Yeah, I think the 100 are about to get real stanky up in here.
Yeah, it looked like he maybe had projected himself or propelled himself up to save that shot, and he wasn't able to get back down in time.
It's a bit of a needless punch. I don't know if it's going to help him much, but I guess you're going to rack up your stuns. Wow, they actually scored so fast, we couldn't even see it. It's a bad problem being a defensive position here with the camera, is that we can't actually see his team getting the offense. But they tied it up, so the game's evenly matched now. And, you know, it's evenly matched even though they're not really going for the full power of the joust because they're not doubling up on that first guy.
Right, and it actually seems that him punching that other guy kind of helped him. Left it at 2-on-2 instead of 3-on-2 on the other end of the field.
Oh, yeah, it held him up on the other side. He'd have been there forever anyway. He's got nobody to grab onto, no way to get to the other end. So it's just 2-on-2. Pulling up midfield, keeping this is a great midfielding, by the way, is you see what side the disc is on and go to that side, because that's probably where they're going to clear it. So if the disc is centered up, you center up. Once they get that close, you need to back up, though. You're too close. That's why you can't zip to it. That's what I'm saying, is you don't got enough time to intercept, so you got to back up when they start getting in like that.
Oh, and his teammate saved him there.
Oh, no, we didn't even see it. His eyes were not on the prize. That's that tunnel vision we talk about, that you think your team has it cleared, but you cannot take your eyes off the disc. You don't want to take your eyes off the disc until you know for sure it has cleared your territory.
Absolutely.
It's too easy to do that. Like, you think it's going, and you're so used to playing so fast that your brain just says, oh, it's way downfield. And before you know it, you hear that noise, and you're like, oh, no, not my goal. And then you had one job, Martin.
Then the only thing you're looking at is the ground, in shame.
Yeah, pretty much. Just hanging your head. See, this is where he's in a good position, but he didn't hang left like he needed to. Now what he needs to do is run back to the goal. See, yeah, everybody misses that shot constantly. Luckily, it was a good save. But that shot that he missed is very easy to miss. When it's that close, it's easy for you to overcorrect, and you'll miss it by inches, and it drives you nuts. That's why when I'm in that position, I know I'm not going to get that disc. I just run for the goal, let my team get to it. He's tying up their players, though, giving his team a chance to score. Little soft one, and just gently knocks it in. I thought he was going to go for the dunk, and then I'm not sure what he was doing there. It was very gentle. Yeah, and more gentle in the European Union, I think.
It looked like he actually just caught it out of the air and just set it in.
Yeah, but just like, it was very gentle. Like me, when I grabbed out the air, I'm punching it through the goal.
That was good. That was good.
I'm liking these transitions.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's exciting so far.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a very short game. Beautiful. They actually got the joust without doubling up. I wonder if the EU people don't double up like they do here. I kind of wonder if in the finals for Poland next year, if they have to play against Lemming's team, that they see how fast they get off the tube, that they'll be like, what the hell? because I'm not seeing it. This is the only first EU game we've watched, but oh, they could have got up another point. That was within the 3-point line and dinged it off the bottom bar. He was dead set too, like he wasn't moving, so he didn't have to adjust for anything, and still missed it by a little. Martin pulling good midfielder. In this particular case, though, when the disc is that close to their goal, you can play pretty much in their zone. Midfielder, I can't tell you the distance because I don't know what it is, but you get a feel for it. When the disc looks like it's way far away, you can pull up a little bit. When the disc starts getting kind of close that you know they can out-throw you, you need to pull back.
And right now,
he has a choice: pull back or tie up the players. Looks like he's going for a tie-up. Oh, there's a good shot. Oh, and a good recovery. Threw it at the bottom bar. It wasn't going to connect anyway, even though Vanisher got it. Oh my God, beautiful volley. Throwing it at the shield. You should know better. That's one of those misplanned clears. It's where like your old kid soccer starts kicking in, and you're like, just throw it towards the goal. It'll work. Cannot do that professional play. That just hands them the disc. You might as well just pass it to another member of their team.
I wish we had a replay sync right now, Pooh. Just a second ago, they were all spread out, and he had a teammate to the left, and he should have passed it instead of taking that shot with the goal.
Well, they got one pass in, but yeah, that was another opportunity for a good pass. His teammate was looking at him. He was ready, but he got too excited. Oh, he was out of position, well below the goal. He was hanging out a little bit in front of the goal like you want to do, probably a little bit more in forward of it, but was well below where he needed to be. At least he's getting his drink on. I love that he's like European, but he's got like a New York, what is it, Giants?
Is that Giants or is that Islanders hockey?
But there's a New York Islanders hockey?
I think so.
I don't know. The colors are red, white, and blue like the Giants. So that's what I thought it was. The jersey doesn't look like a Giants jersey. It's just the colors is what I was thinking. Got a little bit more forward, a little bit down. Oh, he's going to get stunned. No, did he block that?
Oh, he did.
It sounded like he blocked it, and I heard the block, but I never saw his hands go up.
Yeah, it was fast. He blocked and then grabbed the disc to save the shot. It was incredible.
Christ, that was fast. It's like watching Goku play. He's ready, though. He's back in position. He's caught his breath. He's going for the dunk. Got the disc. He's looking for an opportunity to out-juke. Passes it to a teammate. Teammate goes for the clear. Holds on to it way too long. I hate that whenever you pass it to your teammate and you're hoping that they'll clear it out for you, and they're like stunned for a moment. It's like this game is seconds. And by seconds, I mean like 1.5 maybe.
You got it.
No hesitation. You've got to constantly move. That was a beautiful clear. That underhanded throw, dead set off the bottom end. It's got a guy hanging out on the goal, though. He realized I should probably figure out what the guy's doing in the back of the goal. Oh, wait, the disc is coming at the goal, and I'm out of position. You could see it all going through his head. He knew what was happening. He's like, because the disc was beautifully cleared. He's like, oh, I'm going down. Wait, why is that guy going back to my goal? I should go back to my goal. And he's like, wait, where's the disc? Oh, shit.
I can't get back fast enough.
Oh. So when you lose track, that tunnel vision gets you. Keep your eye on the disc. You've got to. Super easy to distract on a guy, and they're just constantly staring at him. You don't realize that the wheels in your head are turning, but you're not actually thinking about what you should be thinking about.
Yep.
So hard to stay focused. I love that, though. I love how fast it is. In fast-paced games, it's not just about skill. You have a luck component to it, so that the games are always interesting no matter how good people get.
That is true, unless you're playing Lemming.
Yeah, Lemming. Well, Lemming and iShiny. I was like, if you got one good player in your team, they can tie up Lemming. Not a big deal. But Lemming and iShiny together, tying up two players and trying to make it like a 1v1 is going to be very hard because iShiny is going to shake you off.
Right.
Because he don't play upside down, so he doesn't get hamstringed by people hanging on him. The playing upside down allows Lemming to get a better angle of attack on the disc because most people are the other way, but it also makes him very susceptible to somebody riding him. Makes it very hard for him to get you off, if you hold onto his feet anyway. All right. Well, that was a good match. What are some things that you think they could improve? I mean, the only thing I saw really was that, working on that tunnel vision and really staying in the game, maybe chasing more Red Bull.
Yeah, the tunnel vision and being out of position is I think was faulted by the tunnel vision. But they were doing really good on stuns. You can see the board 17 for Martin, 11 for Virtual Reality, compared to, the top being 8 on Vanisher on the other team, and the other guys barely pulling 5 together.
But they still got the scores, though. I mean, 5 saves from their defenders, Syntax, versus 3 from Martin. and then 5 points each from their strikers. I mean, they're noticeably outclassed. I do not know these names. I only know Martin the Third, and the orange team is it the 100? Is that it is? Yeah, the 100. I don't know these guys, but they look dangerous.
Yeah,
they weren't as fast as what I'm used to seeing in the American leagues, though.
No, they definitely did not zip around like we're used to seeing on the American games. They a little more docile, it seemed, but still aggressive.
The management is taken off over there yet. Well, anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we get some more of these European games. We got some people that are trying to protect their secrets, even though you could just go to their Twitch channels and watch them play.
Yeah.
But I think it's just mostly like people playing ginger with it, and that's fine. We're going to get their names out there of the good teams, and we're going to see more teams as the EU Cups develop, as well as the NA Cups and the VR Challenger League stuff that comes around. So be sure to check out Echo Arena on Reddit. There's lots of information there from the community, as well as lots of videos showing you tips and tricks, learning about the hamburger helpers that play every Thursday, organized by Sakura, who also streams. You can check out Poonannners.com, has all the links on how to communicate with us. You can also hit up the Discord, which the link will be in the Echo Arena channel. Jables just recently signed up for Twitch, right? I mean, not Twitch, Twitter. Saw you added me.
Yes, I did add you. Following you now. It's at Jables_972. Jables was taken, so you had to add the 972 from Dallas, repping Texas.
It's your 972 area code. All right, we already got 1/3 of your phone number. We just got to guess the rest.
That's right. It's only 7 digits. You got it.
Don't forget the VR Challenger League qualifiers for the esports final coming up in Poland is ready. The first qualifier game, if you can get into it, will be at Oculus Connect 4 coming up in October 11th. The finals will be sometime in March. We've been looking up the date, but we're not entirely sure, but we think it's sometime in March in Poland. And there's going to be Echo Arena and the Unspoken with a total prize package of $200,000 that will be divvied up amongst the winners. You can go to this link here that's in the VR Challenger League. You can also see it posted in announcements in the Discord. The registration is open for a little bit longer before the qualifiers get started. It's 3-on-3. Players must be over 13 years of age and must be residences of Canada and United States. There are probably also qualifiers being set up for the European Union. I do not know those dates yet, but when we get those, I'll be happy to share those with you. Be sure, as always, to check back in to this Twitch channel as we try to broadcast more. I'm going to try to get some Echo Arena playing in tonight. How about you, Jables?
I might jump in the arena. Yeah, I just wanted to share with our audience that the practice time is important and getting with your team is important. And now that we have private matches, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely. With private matches, they added recently where you could do just one person you add in, and you could do private matches where you can just practice the launch tube if you want to do that, or practice jousting. Do whatever you want with your private matches. Use your friends and get in there and just play. That's one of the biggest complaints, right? Is that you can't practice the launch tube, and now you can. The tools are there. The only thing that's missing is spectator, and they are working frantically on that. I'm always pinging David in the Discord channel. You can talk to the developers. They're very friendly. And David was telling me that they were working really hard on it, and it's going to be dope. That was his words. It's going to be dope.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see that. And once we get spectator mode in, we'll start having a lot of videos with really good camera perspectives. More or less.
Yeah, we'll be able to get them live.
Yeah.
Be able to get them live. So try to get invites to live ESL games during the weekends. There's another weekend set of games coming up this weekend, right?
Absolutely.
Round 3's this weekend?
Yep. Sunday check-in is 5:30 Central Time.
Yeah, so we're going to see a bunch of people Twitch streaming their games. If y'all want to get on and check that out, that'll be fun. Some people like to remote record and upload later. But there's plenty of games that you'll be able to check out and see who wins this one. My prediction is that one of the top spots will go to Lemming's team. They're called Eclipse, right?
Eclipse, yes.
It's all wrapped around Lip. With Lip spelt with the initials of the 3 team members, Lemming, iShiny, and Palador. And then they decided, I guess, to make a word out of it.
Oh, have you seen Palador's plaque?
Huh?
Have you seen Palador's plaque?
Yes, the Palador. Yeah. Because he discovered that hole in the wall.
Yeah,
he's been talking about it for a while. Palador, man. I think Palador was in the first community versus devs in the very first beta weekend. It wasn't in the next one, though, because I think he was busy. Palador also was playing the entire time that the game first released, while a bunch of us were at Ready at Dawn Studios doing like a community day and video thing. And while we were there, unable to actually play in the main instance of the game, he had maxed out his player and got to level 50. And then started banging his head against seams on the walls to see where he could pop his head through. And then he kept talking about it and videoing, and he's done a lot of other funny stuff. And now he's one of the top players on one of the top teams right now. Of course, we keep thinking that we're going to see some really good European teams, and that we don't know. We don't know. We just we like to expect, we like to hope, we like to fantasize, and we're thinking like the first time Lemming and Eyeshiny and Palador have to go up against a European team, they might get spanked. That last match does not fill me with that kind of hope. Right. But those were not the top ranked teams in the EU. Those guys are afraid to show us their videos, so maybe they're better than that. We'll have to see. Yeah, we might have to just check those videos out on our own and just make comments. Oh, I just realized the Palador picture, he's doing a teardrop emote. Well done.
Right on.
Because it's supposed to be like in memoriam, like he like thrown out to the void and was just never seen again.
Right. Yeah. Good stuff.
All right. Well, catch you guys next time. Be sure to send us those videos if you're in the Challenger League, or hey, if you just got a good match that you want us to review and do some live commentary on, let us know. We'll be happy to do it. We're doing as many of these as we can, a grind experience, getting me and Jables used to commenting together before we get to the Discord Cup, coming up the 30th of September.
It's coming up real quick, only a couple weeks away. Hope you guys are ready.
Over now.